Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world. 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 He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Welcome to the worst writer in the world with me, Rufus, and my tiny, big-toothed friend. I'm running out of ideas. I just went tiny, and I was like, what's the opposite of tiny? Big. Okay, but I can't say my tiny, big friend. That doesn't make any sense. All right, my tiny-waisted but massive-headed friend...
I mean, I'll tell you, the thing is, like, everything you've said so far is true, because I am tiny with big teeth. I do have a tiny waist and a bit... Oh, actually, no, I don't have a big head. It's tiny as well.
It's enormous.
You should have stuck with the first draft.
So, thank you to the British Comedy Guide for hosting this show. Thanks to every single one of our lovely patrons on Patreon for supporting this show. And thanks to you for listening to this show.
Not thanks to all of them.
Oh, hang on, are we...
There's one person out there we're not thanking, and they know who they are.
They know who they are, yes. So, Howard, do you remember what happened in Collider last week?
Yes, I do. It was an absolute game changer, wasn't it? It was an absolute game changer. Things because I thought I was in danger of becoming a feminist hero. By having this kind of like this brilliant female lead, this three-dimensional female lead who leaves her pants lying around, but fortunately, finally, the hero we all wanted has turned up. The male hero, Spac Man, arrived, and now we're all on board. The movie's just got started.
You know, I'm going to say I'm not sure you are in danger of becoming or of creating a feminist hero when the way she achieves things is by fainting at people. Right? Like she literally uses makeup to make herself, and then pretends to faint so that she can get into a building. Rather than, I mean,
that's what
she might as well be hitting someone with a frying pan.
No, you see, what I've done is I've taken the trappings of a female character, lipstick, handbags, kind of like I did in
fainting,
like in Doctor Who's Siege, and I've changed them and I use them in a smart way, and that's how it shows that she's a smart woman, because she still uses lipstick, but she uses it to dress up as a clown and get into a building. And she still
faints, but she faints her way into a building instead of just fainting and then like needing some kind of recovery sofa like women in the past did. She's like useful fainting.
But I meant that I was the feminist hero, not her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just
well, maybe you both
brilliant
are.
character.
Maybe you both are.
Thank you.
All right. So Spac-Man and Zelda are like some kind of computer whizzes. Right?
That's right, yes.
And they are using their amazing satellite technology to direct Tucker and Burbank, a couple of henchmen, to pick up other men. Hey, Tucker and Burbank, I'm going to tell you where some men are so you can pick them up and put them in your van, right? That's what's happening in your masterpiece.
It's a very sexy movie.
But these other men, the men they're picking up, are falling out of the sky, right?
Yeah, that's why they need picking
There's
up.
men falling out of the sky. Basically, it's raining men.
Hallelujah.
And Tucker and Burbank are collecting them and kidnapping them in their van.
That's correct. That is the plot of this movie, yeah. We don't know why they're falling out of the sky or who they are.
The weather girls didn't know why it was raining men either. They didn't even question it. They were just like, it's raining men, I'm happy.
And and like I used to be confused by that song and some of the lyrics, but now I understand what they mean by it. It's raining men. Tucker and Burbank, could you please go to the 18th arrondissement and pick them up, please?
All right, so meanwhile, Penny...
Yes.
The feminist hero has fainted her way into some kind of government building.
Yeah, the plenary hall.
She's fainting and lipsticked her way into the plenary hall. Where there's an international summit going on to discuss the energy crisis. And they've decided to give a monopoly to E.ON because they can provide cheap energy, right?
Yeah, that's correct, yes.
So let's see what happens next, shall we?
Yes, please.
Right, we're still outside the World Heritage Centre. At the moment, a BBC correspondent is talking to camera. Economic experts have voiced understandable concern that with the majority of the world reliant on one company for its energy needs, we may be headed for a fall. The correspondent is cut short as the falling man crashes on his head. I really wish I hadn't chosen that particular word.
Could have been worse. We're all heading for a spunking face.
Yes,
Why did I say spunking face? Why did I say that?
We may be headed for an eaten by dinosaurs.
Oh no! Why did I choose that term? That
wrong with me?
non-existent term.
Oh, God. No, what he actually says is, "What the shit?"
Okay.
And the falling man says, "Sorry, buddy."
Wow.
The falling man is up and off, leaving the correspondent seething and bruised. The falling man is the spitting image of the last. The falling men look the same. The BBC correspondent says, "You bloody shit." The falling man heads for the building's main doors. Tucker and Burbank's van screams to a halt outside the cordon. Tucker and Burbank leap from the van, pushing through the protesters to the police line. They flash badges and are allowed through. Interior World Heritage Centre Lobby Day. Tucker and Burbank hurry in, immediately finding 4 security guards unconscious.
Wow.
So the falling man fell on a BBC correspondent and went, "I'll tell you what, that's given me a right taste for knocking people out.
Yes.
I'm going to go and find some other people to do." Run straight into the building and knocked out 4 security guards.
Well,
so he's a superhero as
you've
well.
no proof that happened. You didn't see it. It may be that just another 4 people just landed on their heads as well. We don't know what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we know there's a lot of identical men falling out of the sky, right? That's one thing we know. And now we know that 4 people are unconscious. They're guards, so presumably they're not weak people. So for one man to run in and knock them out seems very unlikely, but for 4 men to fall out of the sky on their heads, that tracks. I believe it.
Yeah, good. Okay. And you know that definitely a man did it, because obviously if a monkey did it, those guards would be up a chimney by now.
Yeah. That's the test. Where did you find the body? Not in a chimney. Rule out the chimp. So, Tucker and Burbank see the 4 unconscious security guards, and Burbank says, "Christ, go now!" Tucker hurries for the stairs. Burbank makes a call. "He's here." Cut to Interior Plenary Hall, UNESCO Day. Collins hangs up. So he just told Collins that he's here.
Who's telling Spackman, though? I mean, Spackman should know about this, I feel like. Let's keep
think
Spackman
Spackman
in the
just
loop.
knows.
Yeah.
I think Spackman is omniscient and anything. I think Spackman's listening to us right now and watching over us.
Probably.
And loves us.
Yeah. If he's not eating blue ghosts, he's just paying attention to us.
All right, so in the plenary hall, the chair is speaking again. So the chair says,
Oh my God, it's so weird.
"A show of 182 in favour."
Wow.
As the room erupts into revelry, Penny watches Collins slink out.
Revelry's quite a strong word, though, isn't it, for a bill getting passed? Like, 182 people have said, yes, we will put a de jure monopoly on this gas company. And everyone's like,
We'll give all our business to one company.
Hooray!
Well, they've all got shares in it, haven't they? I mean, come on, we know how this works. They're all like, yeah, we're rich. Fantastic, let's chicken party.
Yes, think of all the chickens we can buy with all our share money.
We can have all the chickens now. We've got all the chair money.
Yeah.
But Penny's not interested in the chicken party or the shares or the chair because she knows that Collins is up to something. All right, she's watched him feeding lines to the British guy, the British PM, in fact, wasn't it?
She's been feeding the Prime Minister lions. This is such a weird story.
Yeah, she's like,
It's usually the other way around.
Why is he doing that?
He's confused. You're supposed to feed people to lions.
Where did he get those tiny lions from?
Lion bar.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's feeding lion bars to the PM.
I'm trying to give a speech, actually, Collins. Could you stop putting lion bars in my mouth?
I've had enough of your speech. Shut your mouth. Here, have a lion bar and stop talking. They passed the bill 5 minutes ago. Why are you still talking? Frubble, bubble, tax breaks. Yes, I know.
Furble burble tax breaks. Yeah, that's a good T-shirt.
Next scene, interior elevators, UNESCO Day. Dashing down the corridor, Penny sees Collins waiting for an elevator. Tucker is with him, eagle-eyed on watch. Does that mean he's got an eagle on his watch?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Thank you.
And it's a very special form of watch. It's a he portal watch, and that's where he keeps all his eagles and other plant life. Not that eagles are plants.
I got an eagle plant on my watch. But oh no, my plant flew away.
Oh no.
And ate a mouse. Oh shit. So that's all going on next to the elevator. As Penny nears, she calls out, "Mr. Collins!" Tucker bristles. And Collins says, "No questions." He turns to see Penny. So who's he saying no questions to? The lift? Tucker's eagle watch? Stop asking me questions, you fucking eagle. No, I won't help you catch mice. No, he turns to see Penny and says, "Look who's fucking back." "Leaving in a hurry now you have what you want?" "Don't come any closer." She approaches him. "It's 2016. Is it?" He says, "Is it?" 5 years, you obsequious fuck.
Wow.
I can come as close as I like. So, hang on. Has he got a restraining order against her that's just run out? Is that what's going on there?
Yes, that is what's going on, yes.
Wow. So what did she do to him that he got a restraining order against her? That successfully.
Well,
What did she do?
Did it say in the hotel when she was watching him on TV that he's got a scar?
Fish-shaped.
Big fish-shaped scar,
the length of an English
eye
patch
patch
down his cheek, or
and
something.
missing a leg and an arm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She pulled off his arm leg, pulled out one of his eyes, and gave him an angler sketch scar.
Right. Okay. 5 years, you obsequious fuck. I can come as close as I like. So what? Come to even up my face? Ooh. She attacked his face.
Yeah, I guess she attacked his.
I'm here.
His face.
I'm here in a professional capacity.
Yeah.
No questions, Miss Kelly. Penny Kelly? Penelope Kelly? Penelope Kelly? All right, so he says, "No questions, Miss Kelly."
He says Kellepy. Her name's not Kellepy.
No, it says Miss Kelly. But I like with Don Childs, I want to use their full names. So it's Donald Children and Penelope Kelly.
Okay, fair
All
enough.
right. If you don't want to answer, that's your prerogative. You can't stop me asking.
Yeah, and
I mean, that's just being pedantic. That's kind of true, because he didn't say no answers. He said no questions.
Okay, yeah.
But I think the implication is, I'm not going to answer your questions, isn't it? Rather than you can, like, she's like, I'm going to stand here and ask you a million questions, and even if you don't answer them, you can't stop me. How many chips are there in a bag? Where's the dog at the moment?
Yeah.
Who was your dad's favourite banana?
if bubble bath is white, why are the bubbles see-through? What does head over eels in love mean?
Why does she sell seashells by the seashore when the sea's already full of seashells? Oh, fucking hell. Things have taken a serious turn for them. I'm going to get that fucking restraining order back.
Yes, that's why he got it in the first place. It wasn't because she damaged his face. It was because she kept asking stupid questions out of the book of Annalisa.
I gotta get a new restraining order before she makes me go to the park with her and feed ducks and deer. Oh, fucking hell.
Takes 50% of me royalties.
Yeah. She is recording with her smartphone. Mr. Collins, is it a coincidence that you're championing this monopoly when you have a vested interest in the Eon Group?
Ooh.
That's what we said. That's what's going on. Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I am not an elected government official. No, but you are the PM's special advisor. That's a term invented by the press. I'm not even here in an official capacity. But you are here. Yeah, congratulations. You've got me on that one. Yeah. Oh, your journalistic skills have nailed me to the floor. You can put that in your newspaper if you like. Mr. Collins was standing in the corridor yesterday and he even admitted it. No, but he's not going to admit it because he says, unofficially. You're here, you're advising the PM, you're a shareholder in Eon, and Hans Kooning, your old Oxford bum chum, is coincidentally the man who greenlit Eon's fusion energy program.
Wow.
How'd you know I used to bum him? Where did you get that information from? We were young, we were just trying things out, there was no harm in it. Then why am I being told you were both members of the Bullingdon Club? Colin snaps.
Wow.
You're a nosy little cunt.
Wow.
A nosy, mouthy little cunt.
Jesus.
An ill-mannered fucking whore.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Okay, she bridles at his words, which seems quite an underreaction. And I thought they taught them better at St. Joseph's. Now, what's happening here is this is murdering the dog, isn't it?
Yes.
This is not saving the cat, this is murdering the dog.
Yeah.
This is establishing him as a villain by
awful.
using gendered slurs and being like just having that moment where his facade breaks and he goes, all right, here's me true character where I use words like whore and cunt all the time. It's lucky I didn't do that when I was giving the PM things to say. It's like, okay, next up, say, we want tax breaks like a fucking whore. We want tax breaks like a fucking whore. It didn't entirely make sense, but I was making it up on the fly.
Yes, you're very much supposed to dislike this guy.
Yeah. Penny steps closer to Collins with anger burning in her eyes. Ooh. Almost immediately, it's about to get worse. Brace yourself, everybody. Almost immediately, Tucker snakes out a fist, giving her a sharp blow to her windpipe.
Ouch.
Penny falls down gasping. Burbank, who is waddling... while you're punching that woman in the throat, I'll do a little joke. All right, knock knock. Who's there, doctor?
He's waddling. Anybody got any bread for me? Can I have some bread?
Oh no, I've exploded. Oh dear. Quack quack. Who's there, doctor? All right.
Good joke.
Burbank, who is waddling briskly down the corridor, eating bread and going quack, reaches her and steps over her as though she were a muddy puddle.
Oh.
Now, he should have gone for a little swim in.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he?
Love that, yeah.
He gets in her, has a little swim around, and then carries on his journey to some bread.
He gets in her. He gets in her, has a swim in her, dives to the bottom of her.
Gets her fish out of her, and then eats it.
Gets her
Do ducks
fish out.
eat fish?
Yeah. He gets her fish out and then gets in the elevator.
Burbank says, helicopter's here. Who's the skirt? No one important.
Wow.
So I think we've established that all three of these guys are terrible people, right? That's what we've done with that scene. We know who the villains are now.
Yeah.
Which worries me because, like, Spackman is on their side. I can't dislike Spackman.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try and persuade me that Spackman's one of the bad guys?
No.
Because I don't think I can handle
Spackman
that.
is not one of the bad guys. You know, they've kidnapped Spackman's parents and he's being forced to work for them because of his genius.
But at the last minute, his conscience will take hold. He won't be able to anymore, and he'll be like, "No, I can't do this," and he'll do the right thing, and he'll help the heroes, and then his parents will get killed because that was what they said they would.
Yeah.
All right, but I don't like Spackman's parents. I mean, they called him Spackman for a start. It's quite mean. Fuck those guys. As the elevator arrives and the three of them board it, Penny catches her breath and struggles to her feet and punches the elevator doors. Dissatisfied with the lack of damage, she picks up a shiny metal bin and hurls it at a framed print.
Wow.
She breathes. Calm. She eyes the fire exit. Fuck it. Wow. Okay, so first she eyed up the fire exit and then she fucked it. That's a surprise.
I think I heard someone mention that they were going to get their cocks out and helicopter them, right? So wasn't there something about going upstairs to helicopter?
No, Burbank said, helicopter here. So they were supposed to do it right there.
All right.
And then he's like, who's the skirt? We don't need a woman for this. No women necessary for us three men helicoptering. All right, no, she breathes calm. She eyes the fire exit. Fuck it. She shoves through the door to the fire stairs. Interior World Heritage Centre fire stairs day. Penny ditches her heels and bounds up barefoot. Classic scene. Woman just leaving her shoes behind. At least it shows a better understanding of how shoes work than like she takes them off, breaks the heels off, and suddenly they've magically turned into sneakers. At least you've got that's not a thing. She throws them away and goes barefoot.
Yeah, in Ginger Beasting, of course, she just tosses off her pants and goes upstairs, right?
Ginger runs up the stairs but is slowed down by her pants. So she pulls them off and throws them aside. Right, so Penny accosted Collins and Tucker and Burbank in the corridor and tried to question Collins. So they attacked her.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and then went to the roof. That's what happened. Exterior, roof day. A helicopter waits. The main rotor spinning loudly.
What about the secondary rotor?
Yeah, it's just staying still.
That's just going, me. Just spinning quietly.
Yes.
But you can't hear that one, though.
Be quiet, once you. I'm the main rotor. I'm trying to be loud a bit. Stop being...
Secondary
Oh,
rotor. Shut up.
Collins, escorted by Tucker and Burbank, heads towards it, I guess.
Don't put your head towards that rotor blade.
Yeah,
Go
that's
come off
dangerous.
then.
From behind them, the falling man steps out.
Oh,
a
shit.
Gun levelled at Collins.
Wow.
He shouts over the sound of the helicopter, "Mr. Collins!"
Why does he?
Because it's noisy, I guess. I don't know.
No, why does he shoot? Has he got a gun? Is he going to shoot him or something?
I guess
Just
he
shoot
doesn't want
them.
to just shoot him. He wants to talk for. Because in movies, no one ever just shoots. They always talk for ages first, right?
I know that, but I hope that I would buck that trend. I hope that I would buck Roy Dunderfire that trend.
Yeah, you buck would identify every trend. Like Doctor Who doesn't have a brother. That trend.
Certainly buck Roy
You're like,
Dunderfire that trend.
Now I'm going to buck that trend. I'm going to buck Roy Dunderfire that trend. Hey, let me tell you about how brave my brother is. Okay.
Yeah, but everyone used to say to me, "You've taken it too, buck Roy Dunderfire."
Doctor Who does not have a brother. Okay. Next scene, interior, World Heritage Centre, fire stairs day. Penny reaches the roof and shoves open the door to see Collins, Tucker and Burbank held at gunpoint by the falling man,
Hooray!
who stands within spitting distance, his back to her. She spits on him.
Yeah. What's he doing?
Oh, sorry.
Stop spitting on my back.
She ducks back. Journalistic intuition kicks straight in, and out comes her smartphone to film it.
Wow.
No one has noticed her. Collins says, "Put the gun down, and we can talk. Turn that shitting rotor shit off. Turn that shitting rotor shit off."
Good time.
Burbank gestures to the pilot, who turns off the engine.
Turns off the shit in rotor.
Hey, okay. Look, I'm happy to talk with you. You don't need to threaten me, please.
Good.
Tell your men to lose their guns. Right, okay. Okay, it's just going to be... You don't want them to just put them down?
No.
They've got to fucking
Got to
lose
them.
them.
They've got to not remember where they are. Can they do that?
Okay,
They've got to contract Will's disease.
all right, men. What I'd like you to do, men, is... what you've got to do is you've got to... firstly, you've got to put a lot of Post-it notes on your wall. Then you're going to need to find a woman, right?
Woman.
You have to find a woman, okay. I can't say the word woman anymore. Sometimes in class where they're like, "How do you pronounce woman?" And I'm like, "It's woman." Okay. It's woman.
Well, you will both go and sit down on that sofa, that particularly saggy sofa, and like you to really have a good sit on it and accidentally make your gun fall out. So it goes down that back of that
You
sofa
have to
there.
lose it down the sofa. And then,
Yeah.
But try not to notice it,
Don't
because
notice it
if you
going down.
notice it, you might just get it out again. Try not to notice you've got no gun until much, much later. And then you won't know which sofa it was you've lost it
Yeah.
down. Will that be satisfactory? Falling
what
man.
I've got here is I've got 3 sofas. I've got 3 sofas. I'd like you to sit on a sofa
Sit
each.
and wiggle.
Okay, wiggle, get your guns out. Then you're going to stand up, you're going to turn around. I'm going to shuffle those sofas. I'm going to shuffle them. You're not going to know.
And then I'm going to throw them off this building.
Yeah.
You're not going to know where they are. And then I'm going to hit you around the head repeatedly until you can't
Continue.
remember anything anyway.
Yeah.
Here, you're going to need these Post-it notes for later.
Yeah, I'm going
For later.
to hit you so hard you're in the London Eye with a woman.
Here's Eve's phone number. You're going to need that later. Here's a tramp.
Yeah, you're gonna need him.
His name's Jim. You're gonna need him later.
Yeah.
Here's ticket to go on the London Eye when it's not when it's not open.
Yeah.
You're gonna need that later.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I arranged for your mum to hang herself on your 18th birthday, precisely at the end of your bed.
Yeah.
Also,
In
you're
the past.
you're gonna need to have lost your virginity at age 12. Okay, that's
So
good.
I'm going to dress up as a girl and I'm going to fuck you.
I'm going to time travel
In the
back.
past.
Fuck you. Don't worry. I'm a killer robot from space. I can do that sort of thing if I need to. So the falling man says, "Tell your men to lose their guns." Collins nods. Tucker and Burbank remove guns from their holsters and do all that sofa business happens and drop them to the ground. The falling man gestures to them, and they.
I'm surprised he hasn't landed yet. What's going on?
It's
Fucking weird.
This is a weird scene.
He's going
mate.
super slow.
It's so slow. The falling man gestures at them, and they obligingly kick their guns away.
Oh, wow.
As a show of good faith, the falling man lowers his gun and holsters it.
Right.
There you go, blokes.
He should put it down and kick it away as well. He's like, oh, fuck, what did I do that for?
Shit, what do I do? Should have thought that through a bit more carefully.
Should have.
Should have thought it through more carefully, mates. Oh, jeez. Oh, do you mind kicking my gun back to me? Blokes, as a show of good faith,
Yeah.
I just kicked my gun to you, right? And now you've basically got all the guns. Collins immediately pulls his own piece
Oh, shit.
and blasts the falling man straight in the chest.
Nice.
The falling man stumbles backwards into a shocked Penny, revealing her presence to Collins. That's
Really
bad.
Presents. What'd you go with?
I was trying to hide those presents.
Yes, that's you weren't supposed to see that till Christmas Day, Collins.
It's only June.
I bought you this.
Gun.
God, no, I was going to say this guillotine, this penis guillotine. I was going to cut your penis off.
Why were you gonna say that? I mean, that's weird. I was going to say penis guillotine, but now I can't. Ruined it. Fucking ruined my penis guillotine. My penis guillotine surprise.
It's a weird dessert.
And for dessert, there's a
Penis guillotine
penis guillotine surprise.
Oh, what could it be?
Oh, I wonder. Just put your penis, close your eyes and get out your penis.
And put it in my guillotine. What's the surprise?
Nothing will happen. Everything gonna be fine. Okay, oh, surprise! You're not got no
so
penis
many
no more.
penises.
I just don't like Lucozade, and I
Oh.
never have.
You said it doesn't taste as good. Well, you just said you drank it. You said, "See, that doesn't taste as good," and I thought you meant because it didn't have the correct amount of sugar in it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
but then I thought maybe you meant because it wasn't.
Yeah,
like
no.
that.
What I meant there when I said that was that doesn't taste as good as the Coke.
Yeah, so it was that one. So,
Right,
that's what I was saying
wasn't
afterwards.
that, but I wasn't doing a Lucozade joke because Lucosade's always disgusting.
Yeah.
And one of the things it's not as good as.
Okay,
is
that's why I
Coke.
was asking. Was it a callback to the other joke?
It was,
I didn't
but it
get?
was because it hasn't got whiskey in.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't get that one. I got both of them wrong.
To be honest, neither of them were that good, and so
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
should
worry-
give up comedy.
I wouldn't worry about not getting those great
You
jokes.
should give
I
up
did.
comedy with your jokes like, "Oh,
All
this
right.
Coke tastes good
All
for
right,
a
okay,
change."
I'll
and
give up comedy.
This
Okay,
Lucozade
yeah.
doesn't taste as good as
No,
that
no,
Coke.
I'm going to give up comedy. Okay, from now on, it's just you. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye, me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Comedy Show. Would you like some jokes? Ooh, hello. What'd you get? Hello. When the dog goes over there. Less dog. You got less dog. It's fucking over there. Hey, but it's coming back though, isn't it? If you ever yell its name, it'll come back, and then how much dog you got then? Equal dog. Equal dog. Equal to the previous amount of dog you had, not the bit when it went off. Is that a good joke? Is that working? Is comedy working with just me? He's not coming back. Here's a funny thing. Hats are funny, aren't they? It's like people didn't have them on when they were born, and then someone went, "Here, have a hat," and then they put it. Then they put it on, and it was like, "Oh, look at my hat!" And they're all wearing hats, and there's different kinds, isn't there? It's not just two. Not just man and woman hats, or big hats and small hats. There's like green ones and red ones, and maybe not red ones, but but it's for jobs. People wear hats, don't they? You know, what's that about? Because but not for every job. So like some people teachers don't have teacher hats. Oh, actually, they used to, didn't they? They used to have those waterboards. Yeah, they used to have waterboarding teachers. There's the waterboard. The teachers. It's better when you join it. Tell me about the waterboarding that the teachers used to have.
Proof that I am necessary.
Yeah.
Because when I turned up, suddenly teachers started waterboarding people, and things got better. Because then the students listened, because otherwise we drowned them.
Is that because they did used to use
Torture them, yeah.
corporal punishment in
They
schools?
used to
didn't they,
waterboard the crap out of kids in school
I
back
knew
in the
that
good
they
old
were-
days. Back in the good old
It was
days.
a canine, but they used to waterboard.
But yeah,
them as well.
Canine used to waterboard.
Canine.
In the good old days of Doctor Who. I will fucking waterboard you if you don't listen to my fucking lessons.
Yeah.
Alright, history.
Yeah.
So Penny just witnessed Collins shoot the falling man on the roof. She was hiding,
Right, yeah.
watching the conversation on the roof. She watched Collins shoot the falling man. The falling man kind of fell against the door.
Obviously, he fell. I mean, he's the fallen man after all.
He lived up to his name. And he fell into the door, and that revealed Penny's presence to Collins. So Collins now knows that Penny's there.
Oh my God.
And that she just witnessed him shoot someone. With the falling man as a shield, she topples backwards under his weight, dropping her phone and slamming backwards into the fire door.
Oh my God.
Collins is out of ammo.
Is he?
But Tucker and Burbank are bearing down on Penny. Roar. Penny helps the falling man through the doorway. She edges back and makes a grab for her smartphone, but a bullet almost takes her hand off,
Right.
and she retreats.
Just like, what kind of bullet is that?
Hand-removing bullet.
It's got a scalpel.
Yeah.
It's gonna take your hand off, you don't mind, do you?
And just go.
You've got so many, it seems you probably would not miss this one.
There is a certain amount of hand duplication. It's not like you're gonna miss it. In the fire stairs, Penny slams the door locked shut. Penny looks at the dying man at her feet. She tries to stem the flow of blood, but he's full of holes. He's done for.
Yeah, and she's only got one hand, so she can't fill that many of them.
Yeah, she sticks her finger in three, fingers in two, and then she's like, I've run out, I can't reach the other hole, sorry. It's really helping you poking my bullet holes.
My bullet holes, yeah. Don't they've gone through those bullets?
Do I think they've gone
No,
through
they've not gone. They've not gone through everything because she was using him as a shield, so they're lodged pretty much inside him.
The fact that she's alive proves
Yeah.
that they didn't go through, yeah. He's probably got metal in the middle. He's probably got a metal core.
Yeah.
I was reading something, apparently that's not a good idea. If you're ever in a gunfight, don't try and use a human as a shield, because most bullets do go through.
Yeah,
and you're probably going to die. In case anyone was thinking of doing that.
He's
Don't.
wearing armour.
He's got a metal core. We just established that, don't worry. He's Dennis Quaid. He's got a spaceship inside him
Yes.
at all times.
Yeah, famously. That is the plot of Inner Space, and anyone who says different is wrong.
Absolutely wrong. And so if you're in a gunfight
Gunfight.
and you see Dennis Quaid,
Or a gunfight.
either one, totally hide behind Dennis Quaid, but
Yeah.
not anyone else, because he's got a spaceship. in
Or
him.
hide in him. Because he's got a spaceship in
Get
him,
in
and
his
then you
spaceship,
can go and meet Darth Vader.
Yeah. If you get the chance to, if you're in a gunfight and someone says, "Do you want to not get shot but meet Darth Vader instead?" Then do that. Definitely do that. I mean, Darth Vader might force choke you to death, but that's not guaranteed.
Yeah, it's 50-50 you'll force choke you or tell you he's your dad. Nobody knows. Good at what's
I am your dad.
Yeah. Obi-Wan told me you killed my dad.
Obi-Wan Kenobi told me.
No, Obi-Tobi's wrong. I'm your dad.
It's a pretty exciting thing. If someone says, "Would you like to meet Darth Vader?"
is that a good... It's a 50-50 chance. Yeah. Basically, you're gambling your life. He might force choke you, but he might tell you he's your dad and be your dad.
Yes.
That's the only two
And in your situation, he's definitely going to tell you it's your dad, because you've seen a family portrait on the wall there. Like, there's Darth Vader, and there's you as a baby. Darth Vader holding that baby. Dad Vader.
And he raised you, and you know he's your dad, so he's very unlikely to force you. Would you like to meet your own dad? Yes. Okay, here he is. That's a hand tricked you. Fooled you. There's actually 100% chance he's going to force choke you. Oh, wait, because I'm your dad. I just wanted to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Right, so Penny looks at the dying man at her feet. She tries to stem the flow of blood, but he's full of holes.
He's the dying man now. He's not the falling man, right?
He's now the dying man, yeah. No, he's still listed as falling man in his speech. He's done for. Penny.
Done for what?
I don't know.
He drinks in it. It's like he's wasted.
Like bongs. He's done for.
Yes, his bongs, yeah. Can you see that dragon over there?
Jesus Christ, mate.
Why is this-
I'm so tired. I feel like I've been shot 8 times.
Why is the stair wobbling?
So Penny says, "Oh Christ! Oh God! Oh shit!"
Wow.
There is banging on the door as they try to kick it open. I mean, I suppose it doesn't mean Penny and Falling Man. It means the people on the other side, right?
No, it means them. I mean, it's got to, hasn't it? Because we're talking about them.
Yeah. So while Falling Man is dying of bullet holes and Penny is panicking, they're both trying to kick the door down, which is a really bad idea because there's people who want to kill them on the other side. Talking of Darth Vader,
Oh, yeah.
the Falling Man, as he lies dying, says, "Find my father." He's called Darth Vader.
You can't miss him.
He's got a big black helmet
Big
on.
black helmet on. Escape.
He's a 50% chance he'll force choke you or tell you you're my sister.
Yeah.
Okay? Find my father.
Am I your sister? No, he's definitely force joking. Bye.
Oh no, it was his dying wish that I would get murdered by his dad.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, because I've never met him before, probably just like ignore him.
No, it was his dying wish. You must do it.
Okay. Who are you? No one. You can't see me. I'm not here. I mean, you are though, aren't you? No. You're not here. Say I'm not here. I just did. I would mean it though. I mean, I feel like you're just pretending. Yeah, you're definitely not here. Okay. Yeah, very good.
Say you like my trousers.
Love your trousers.
I didn't say. I said say you like my trousers. You're obviously faking it.
Yeah, no, I like your trousers. I'm not impervious to force. To Jedi forcing.
Say you're impervious to Jedi forcing.
I'm impervious to Jedi forcing.
I knew it.
Oh no, you found me.
Find my father. The Falling Man, blood bubbling out of his mouth. Okay, hang on. Find my father. He says, blood bubbling out of his mouth.
What?
Find my father. Okay. Find my father.
Oh,
Okay.
I think you said you find your father.
What's your father? Blah, 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 blah. Look, it's not that fucking difficult. Find my father. Blah 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 blah. Don't assume that every noise I make after I say "find my father" is part of the sentence. Imagine a full stop. You're not a robot from space, are you?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, she's not a robot from space.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'll tell you who is.
How'd you get here?
Not me.
I roboted here. It's one of my skills.
Does that mean you're a robot from space?
No.
You are a robot.
Yeah, I am a robot.
Where did he come from? I've always been here. I just tricked you into thinking I wasn't.
Fucking hell, this is going on. So confusing.
So this scene, right, in this stairwell, there's the dying man, woman, and Obi-Wan Kenobi and a robot from space.
Yeah.
And she's not noticed those two for most of the time. Brilliant.
She's too busy putting her fingers in different holes, isn't she? Trying to stop the blood coming out of his mouth. That's the problem.
She's making it come out.
That's why it's coming out there.
She's squeezing it out. Yeah. Find my father. The Falling Man, blood bubbling out of his mouth, presses his gun into her hand.
Whoa.
Donald, Professor, Donald Childs. That's a funny name. Donald, Professor Donald. John.
It's not that strange. My father is called Ghana Nick Kutan.
knew
Oh, you're
this
still
woman.
here, are you?
This woman's called Emily. Not
No,
Emily.
he's not there.
Don't call me Emily. When I say Emily, I don't mean my name's all that Emily. But she had a very strange name.
Donald, Professor Donald.
Donald, Professor Donald Childs. Suddenly, bullets tear through the door, narrowly missing Penny, but hitting the falling man in the head,
Oh, shit.
finishing him off.
Oh, fuck.
Penny moves immediately, barreling down the stairs. She gets in a barrel. I mean, that would make you move pretty fast, I guess. So, but she's gonna lose time getting in the barrel. I think running still would have been better. Penny moves immediately, barreling down the stairs. Interior lobby, UNESCO Day. Penny crashes into the lobby like a whirlwind to find medics attending to the unconscious security guards. Hey! The medics put their hands up and cower. Penny realises she is wielding the gun.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not. Looking back, she sees the counter on the elevator ticking down as the elevator descends. Never mind. Penny hurries through the main doors into the media circus, tucking the gun away. She looks up to see the helicopter flying away. She spots Carl and grabs his arm, dragging him away. Every of those 3 sentences ended with away.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just reading it.
Maybe
makes it
it's a poem.
Penny hurries through the main doors into the media circus, tugging the gun away. She looks up to see the helicopter flying away. She spots Carl and grabs his arm, dragging him away.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
It's like really putting that thought in your head about weighing things.
Yeah. Suddenly, I want to know how much rice I've got. 1.5 kilograms. I wonder what made me do that. Get out of here, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You want to weigh your rice. You suddenly got the nerve to weigh your rice. Right, so Penny is on the run from Collins and Tucker and Burbank. They probably want to murder her because she's just witnessed them murdering someone. They've got to finish the job by murdering her too.
Kill the witness, yeah.
Yes, but she's made it downstairs, she's made it outside, and she's found hugely useful companion character Carl.
Hooray!
I bet he'll come in useful and also stay in this script for a long time and not get forgotten quite soon.
I don't know. I mean, like, so long as there's pants to look at, Carl will be there. But if there's no pants...
But yeah, that's the problem. I mean, if we're following the action with Penny and she's like getting up to stuff like this, she's not watching the pants, so he's probably going to go off and be like, right, it's been fun and everything, Penny, but I've got some very important pants to watch. So Carl, Jesus, Penny, what the fuck? I'm lucky I wasn't arrested. Penny says, move. No sympathy for Carl. Move. What have you done now? Looking back, she sees Tucker push through the main doors, desperately looking around. And he's the guy who punched her in the throat, right? So she's probably quite nervous about him coming after them.
I don't know. She seemed to. I think she recovered quite well from that throat punch. I think she's made of sterner stuff.
She did, but then she watched them shoot a man and that man die. So I reckon she's quite nervous at this point.
Maybe you could display her nervousness in your performance because, you know, at the moment.
Okay. You're doing that sound. All right, I'll try again. Here we go.
She's
Jesus, Penny, what the fuck? I'm lucky I wasn't arrested. And then she explodes with nervousness.
Saw that bread she ate earlier. Batman. Batman.
Penny, why are you eating bread and saying whack, whack, Batman? I'm confused. They've only just unrestrained my head. They've been restraining my head for the last 20 minutes. They finally let it go, and you come out going whack, whack, Batman. What's going on?
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World with me, Rufus, and a tiny weirdo called Howard.
I'm going to tax myself further and start having to do it at the end of the episode as well. Really running out of ideas.
Oh, thanks. So it means a lot to me to have a show named after me called The Worst Writer in the World and then get called a small weirdo on top of it. It's a safe place for me.
I'm here to boost your self-confidence, you know.
you.
If you would like more stuff by us, why not go over to patreon.com/manbycow, where you can get absolutely loads of it for as little as $2 a month. And if absolutely loads isn't enough, then you can get more than absolutely loads for a slightly higher price. Mm-hmm. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye, Mill.
Bye-bye.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.